we met on Tinder.
I had gotten on trying to meet people like outside of my group of friends.
Yeah, I remember looking at her profile on Tinder, and the thing that stood out to me the most was that she said she likes intelligent conversation.
He seemed normal, so...
Kept talking on Tinder and eventually asked her out.
He was actually the first Tinder date I had, and ended up being the last.
I guess you could say that makes her my Tinder mercy.
Okay, so our first date, we met on Tinder, so we're like, let's meet up somewhere in a public place so that I don't get kidnapped, because you never know.
We went to this Chinese restaurant, Joy Luck.
I remember it was the day after Valentine's Day, and I was a little bit like, is this gonna be weird? Because it was a Monday, so everybody was celebrating Valentine's Day.
And I remember that she got the strawberry chicken and I got sweet and sour chicken.
So we just kind of like met up, had lunch, talked for a little bit, and left. And
I remember just thinking that, this is the kind of person that she could be my best friend.
We're thinking like, yeah, he's cute and he's nice, and I'd go out with him again if he asked me. Like totally, it was fun. So, because we met on Tinder, I had a fairly wide radius on my search. So I live in Ogden.
I'm down in South Jordan. It's a little bit of a commute.
To see each other, we had to commute back and forth.
Our first kiss was at the train platform.
He took me to the train station to drop me off, and I had been, for the past week, I'd been thinking, when is he gonna get around to kissing me? Oh my gosh.
And so I was just waiting for the train to take her home, and we were just sitting on the platform and we kissed.
And so finally that night at the train station, he kissed me. I was like, about time. Gosh dang it. So yeah, that was our first kiss.
So there's this movie, The Illusionist, and in it, the main character makes this locket for his girlfriend, which looks like a little pill-shaped thing, but then you can take it and you can turn it around and it makes it look like a heart, and then it can open up and you can put pictures in there.
And it's this really, well, I'm wearing it, really fascinating little locket. So, and it just twists and then slides open and there's a space for a picture. We don't have a picture yet, but we will eventually.
We still haven't put pictures in it. We're thinking of putting some engagement pictures in, and maybe a wedding picture, but just haven't gotten around to that.
But yeah, so he surprised that with me, and I was like, it was just like this really touching and sweet, and I've worn it every day since, so. I
wanted to make that locket for a long time, and I'm glad I finally have somebody I could give it to.
My favorite physical attribute.
One physical attribute I like about Hannah.
I think the like little salt and pepper in his hair is really cute.
I also like Hannah's eyes, nice blue eyes.
I like his eyes. They're kind of this interesting, different blue that I really like. And I like that he's tall.
Well, she's a pretty good height for kissing. That's that works out. No neck strain, so that's a really nice thing. I think that her favorite physical attribute of mine, probably my big muscles. Yeah, so the wedding ring, I was shopping for wedding rings, and I knew she kind of liked Celtic things, so I was looking to see if I could find something that had some Celtic knotwork in it. And I didn't find anything I absolutely loved, and I also kind of wanted to try, see if I could design a ring. So
I love to brag about this because he made my ring. Like, how many girls can say that their fiance made their ring?
So I designed the ring on the computer and then sent it in to be 3D printed.
I love that he made it and that he spent the time to make something for me, and especially to make something that he felt like I would really like.
And I'm really glad. That's, I guess, the important part, right? I'm glad she really likes it.
The proposal. We went to the temple that morning.
I can't remember who suggested we go on a hike up to the waterfall, but I thought that was a great opportunity.
And then we talked about going hiking, and I suggest we go hiking up to Waterfall Canyon. It's a hike in Ogden that I love. I usually do it a few times a year, and I hadn't done it yet that year. So I said, let's go do this hike. It's really pretty. You can get to the top, there's this gorgeous waterfall.
And I mean, I brought the ring along because I was thinking, you know, I was wanting to propose, and then and I definitely felt good right about it. Like it was time to do it. And so
I remember he was being really funny all the way up, and I was really out of shape, so I was kind of huffing and puffing, and he was like in a rush to get to the top. I was like, what is going on with you? You're gonna have to carry me if you don't slow down.
You go up and there's just a big rock face and a bunch of water like going down the side, and it was really cool. A really beautiful spot.
So I was like, I had no idea what was going on. So we get to the top, we're sitting there at the waterfall, and we're sitting in a rock, and he kind of nonchalantly pulls this little black box out of his pocket. And
so I just pulled out the ring and asked her right there, and obviously she said yes.
Asked me to marry him, and I kind of freaked out and may have cried a tiny bit. And I had no idea at all, which is impressive because I am really hard to surprise. But I was not expecting it to happen then. So I was completely shocked and surprised, and that was both impressive and really cool. So.
One thing I look forward to being married to Hannah, I guess just being able to spend time together, be able to go on like road trips, go do adventurous things, or have days we can stay in and watch Netflix, or yeah, not have to take her to a train station at the end of the day. If Hannah were sitting here, I'd want her to know.
I'm so not good at feelings, and he knows this. But I mean, I hope he knows how much I love him.
I mean, already in the short time we've been together, that she's helped me be a better person.
And I just love how much fun we have.
And I love her. I mean, for that and for other reasons. I mean, she's my best friend, and
I adore how kind of adorably dorky he is, and how sweet he is, and how considerate he is.
I want her to know that I'm gonna take care of her. That I want to make sure that she feels loved, and that this crazy adventure we're gonna go on is gonna be a good one.
And just how well we get along, and how well he takes care of me, and yeah, I just adore him. So.